Hi everyone, I'm Dana Cox here at Animal Wellness, and today we're going to talk about ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an amazing adaptogenic herb, and joining us today to chat about how to source clinically proven ashwagandha is Dr. Keith Weingardt. Dr. Keith is a veterinarian, a certified veterinary acupuncturist, an herbalist, and a formulator. He spoke about the benefits of ashwagandha in a previous video, so today we're going to talk about production, transparency, and all that goes along with that. Dr. Keith, I know you're an herbalist and a formulator. Can you tell me what's important when it comes to sourcing an herb like ashwagandha?
Yeah, sure. Again, I think when we look at formulation, we're always seeking to find ingredients and herbs that are going to be coming from sources that we can really feel confidently that they're clean, okay, and that they are going to be potent. All right, therapeutic in their application. And when we're sourcing herbs, we have to look at very clearly what part of the plant is the medication coming from, and also how is that plant processed. And one of the things about KSM-66 is that it's prepared in a very traditional fashion, and that utilizes, interestingly, milk, as it soaks the root in milk to provide for the extraction of the constituents in there, like not just the withanolides, which everyone always talks about, but all the other compounds that are in there. And then so that way we're actually having the highest therapeutic potential for the plant. And KSM-66 uses only the root, because a lot of the ashwagandha that's out there may also have leaf and stem that finds its way into the medication, where we really want to have the highest concentration of those therapeutic compounds and really have it being more full spectrum.
Why do adaptogens like KSM-66 ashwagandha play such a crucial role in health?
I really like the adaptogenic part of of its effects. And when we're working on supporting a patient's immune system, adaptogens are fundamental, okay? Because I think so many disease processes find a root of their issue is the effect of stress on the body. And if we can utilize things that are safe to use in the long term that help mitigate some of those effects of stress, that can help the big picture, right? So we're supporting that organism to kind of nudge it towards being in health. And ashwagandha checked all the boxes in that way, and it plays well with other herbs when you're combining them. For example, in our immune support formula, we have other adaptogens that we can use in combination that then allows for a greater effect than if we're using one herb by itself. Okay. And then, so that's kind of like how we're looking at. So we really wanted to make sure we were using something that was very safe, that was clean, and that was proven to have therapeutic constituents in the levels that we wanted it to when we were formulating.
So obviously transparency is key, and I understand that KSM-66 ashwagandha is grown, harvested, and manufactured by the same company. So you can track it essentially from seed to store. I'm sure that makes you feel like it's something you can count on, especially on the therapeutic side.
Yeah, exactly. And they stand by that too. And as you mentioned, transparency is huge when we're working in formulation and as an herbalist. So we want to make sure like what we're getting is what they say is there.
Now, looking at the research, it seems that the clinical studies back up the benefits of using KSM-66 ashwagandha for a number of issues, including stress and anxiety, cognitive function, pain relief, immune support, and many other conditions. And it does it all naturally.
When you look at something like an adaptogen, when the plant provides that kind of support in such a safe fashion, it's something that we should look at further. There's so much potential for it. And I think, when I do a lot of research in the longevity realm, and I think adaptogens are just another one of those possibilities that we can incorporate into, our animals and our own lifestyle, our own kind of like protocols, where we can have a rotation of different adaptogens and mushrooms and other compounds, which are going to help in the right blend and in the right combination to really shift the gears of how things play out in our aging process.
Okay, so it sounds like we should all be on a high quality adaptogen like KSM-66 ashwagandha in some way, shape, or form. Thanks so much for joining us, Dr. Keith, and thanks out there for watching.